All right, guys, this is D Car Lady coming at you with Team D Car Lady. And today what we're doing is we're talking about how to make money online as a brand new marketer. All right, now this is going to be a series that we do of a live Q&A. And basically the format for this is you guys set the tone. All right, you come with your marketing questions and we will provide some answers and all of that stuff for you. All right, so the purpose of this is to provide tips, tricks, and tools. So we'll talk about all of those type of things, tips, tricks, and tools, so that you can learn how to make money online even as a brand new marketer. All right, a lot of people out there want to learn to make money online, but they don't know where to begin, right? So if that is you, you guys are watching this on Facebook, you happen to be watching my team on YouTube, then definitely you want to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel so that way you'll be alerted the very next time I come out with content. Like I said, this is going to be an ongoing series here about how to make money online as a brand new marketer. And we're going to discuss different things. All right, so to go ahead and do that, first off, guys, I want to go ahead and welcome you all to the call here with me. We have Jamila, Tasha, Alexis, Pam, David, Reginald. I'm sure some others will be jumping on. Cool deal. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start right off. All right, we're going to start right off with your questions that you have. So hopefully, all right, you brought your pen, your paper, and you brought your questions here. Okay, now keep in mind the way that we're going to structure this is this. You ask whatever you want as it relates to marketing, but there are some answers I'm going to tell you, I'm going to refer you to a resource to get the answers. All right. And the reason that I do that is because I believe in teaching a person to fish, right? Not fishing for them. Okay. So keep in mind, so don't get frustrated if you don't get a direct answer, because there may be something you can learn along the way. All right. That's actually going to be even more beneficial to you. All right. So let's go ahead and start it off, guys. Whether you want to unmute yourself and speak your question, that's totally fine. If you want to just type in the comments your question, that's totally fine. Go ahead and start typing your questions in the comments, or you can unmute yourself and go ahead and ask your marketing questions that you have thus far. So now it's up to you guys. I'm here waiting. Now, if y'all don't have any questions, then we don't need to be on the call. I ain't even gonna call some of y'all out. No, I'm playing.
Okay. This is Pam. Hi, everyone. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Hey, Miss.
My question is this: for the 30-day success formula, I did call them and left a message, and I did email them. Is there any way I can start talking about it or doing a video for it before I get any information?
Okay, what you want to do is you sent in your payment. How long ago was it that you did the tracking numbers? First off, you got the tracking numbers. Have you tracked it to make sure that everyone that you sent your payment off to received it? Have you done that?
Yeah.
All right, and everybody's received it. Okay, great. Now, in that training guide that I give you guys, that link, okay, that I emailed you guys, did you get that email for that training link? Did you get that?
No, I don't. Oh, I kept looking for it.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Okay, gotcha. So that's what you're going to do. Once we get off of this, just get with me so I can make sure that I email that out to you, because I created a training link, and basically what it is a guide, and it actually show you your next step as far as what you can do and not just have to wait, what you can do to get the PDF. So that way you can go ahead and, like you said, start talking about it, you know, while you're waiting for the company to do their thing with the letters, you can start talking about it. So you were one of the first ones that got in with me. So that's probably why I missed you, because I only created that probably like in the last maybe week or so. So I created it after you came on. And so I just missed emailing it to you. So that's what happened. So get with me after this. And that's going to be a little bit clearer on what you need to do, so that way you can expedite getting your PDF from them, so that way you can go ahead and start talking about it.
Okay, that sounds great. Thanks.
I'm glad you asked that question. So, you know, it's probably other people in that particular boat. Good question. All right, who's next? What do we got? Okay, now we have a question in the comments here. Reginald says, I saw that 30-day success formula will include online payments as an option besides mailing in cash. Okay, Reginald. That is something that they're working on. It has not been rolled out just yet. They also are working on becoming BBB accredited. And keep in mind, guys, BBB accredited is something that you have to go through a process to get into. You know, it's a prestigious thing, right? It's a process. So we're looking forward to that. I actually talked to the company. Was it yes? It was either yesterday or the day before. I talked to the company. I called them. You know, I called 30 Day Success Formula. And they told me that it's a process that could take about maybe 4 weeks for them. That's what they anticipate. Now, that doesn't mean that's a firm time frame, but that's what they anticipate. So that's what they're working on, being BBB accredited, and also, you know, starting to offer the online payments. Because basically, the opportunity has grown. The business has grown so fast, right? You know, they've been around for 4 years, but with the online part of it, it has grown really fast. So they are working on that, and they'll definitely release some updates when they actually make that available live. So right now it's just in the planning stage, but we are looking forward to that, because that's really going to help a lot of people. I mean, from, you know, being able to pay online, it's going to be a lot more convenient for people if they're able to do that, you know, and also being BBB accredited. So that's only going to mean more commissions for a lot of people. So yes, stay tuned to that. All right. Not a problem, Reginald. All right. What we got next? Go ahead, guys. If you need to unmute yourself, if you're just coming in, if you need to unmute yourself and you ask your questions, you can feel free to go ahead and do that. Or if you prefer to type them in the comments, I definitely can see the comments. So you can type them in the comments and I'll answer them from there. But this is definitely about you guys, what questions you have, whether it be about marketing or the different opportunities that you're in. Because at the end of the day, guys, marketing is universal. So it really doesn't matter what opportunity you're in. If you have a question about it, go ahead and ask the question. All right. Who's next?
Hi, this is Jamila.
Hey, Jamila, what you got?
I just got a general question. Being that I've been promoting on my YouTube page, Newbie Marketers, and for the, you know what? Anyway,
Did she mute herself, guys? I think she muted herself. She laughed at herself, then she muted
I've been
herself.
doing YouTube, and I actually bought some solo ads recently, and I did a run. I got a okay turnout, but not the best turnout from it. So what would you say is the best marketing strategy for somebody who's just starting out?
It's really going to depend on the offer that they have. It's going to depend on the skills that they already have. So I'll just give you some examples. And you had muted out at the, like, in the middle of that. So I don't know what you ran solo ads to or anything like that. I didn't hear that part. You had muted out. I don't know if that's relevant to the question though.
Well, what I was saying is that I ran in my marketing. What I'm doing right now, I'm doing YouTube mostly. Of course, the attractive marketing for Facebook, and I ran some solo ads. I did my first solo ad. I've never done it before.
Okay,
And
kudos.
you know, I had it was an okay turnout, is what I was saying. It was an okay turnout. It was like 80-20. Okay. So I only did a very small portion, like 100 people, and that was 80-20. So, you know, 80 people did and 20 people came. So it was great. I was like, okay, that's what I actually expected with that, you know, amount of people. Because, you know, once you get that, you know, the more people you actually run, the better your outcome is. Absolutely. But what would you suggest for somebody who's coming in, you know, just fresh without marketing training at all?
Okay, what I would suggest, and so I did hear your question correctly. What I would suggest is going to first. Oh, go ahead, hon. What'd you say? Okay, she didn't say anything. It's going to be dependent upon a person's skill set that they already have, right? Some people are already naturally, you know, drawn to the camera, right? Some people are introverts and they're really shy. They don't, you know, really want to come behind, you know, from behind a mask, if you will. All right. So it depends on their strengths. But let's say they don't know if they're camera shy or not, right? Then they may, but let's say they are someone who's on Facebook, right? Then what I would suggest to them is they would start with Facebook marketing, because Facebook marketing is free and YouTube is free as well, right? But a lot of people are more comfortable with Facebook because they're already on Facebook, you know, probably already, you know, so that's probably going to be, you know, what's going to be easiest for them to kind of penetrate into because they're already used to it. Now, on the other token, though, if it's a person who has absolutely no problem with the camera, if they're like, hey, I may have never been on camera, but let's do it type situation. And if a person is, so that person may say, hey, let me go ahead and dig into YouTube, because YouTube also is free marketing. If a person is more of a teacher, right, they're used to, they're totally fine with teaching people, right? Then that person, I would say definitely YouTube, because YouTube is a platform for teaching people. People go to YouTube to learn how to do things, right? Or learn about stuff. So that is going to be like a teaching sort of platform is what I've noticed. So like I said, it just depends on what their strengths are that they already have, you know, and depends on if they're ready to be on camera, they're going to be a little bit more shy and kind of work their way into it. So those are some suggestions with that. And of course, you know, we do offer, you know, on my team, we do offer, you know, Facebook training and YouTube training, as well as solo ad training. And I know, Jamila, you are a member of that training as well. And it is very detailed and step by step. So for you guys who have not taken a part of that thus far, and you definitely want to take your marketing seriously, then definitely get with me or just click the link that'll be in the description at the end. But that's what I would suggest with that, Jamila. Another thing along those lines of this is what I'm recently testing out, okay? And when I say testing out, meaning I'm actively doing it right now, but I only just started doing it. So I won't have more results to give you guys on that until maybe our next, you know, live that we do. But I'm testing out combining YouTube marketing, free YouTube marketing that I'm already doing, right? And then combining in the Facebook marketing as well, using the same training that I'm talking about. So it's not the typical way of marketing where we think about, we just comment, post, go like people's stuff and scroll all day long for like 8 hours. It's not the typical way of doing it, but I'm working on using YouTube and Facebook strategically together to really supercharge my results. This is the first time I'm doing it with the training, with the step-by-step training that we have, but I have done a little bit of it in the past. And I say a little bit because I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just doing a little bit of it, you know, come to find out some of it was right, some of it, right? And I have noticed that I do get better results when I add the two. So that's why I'm really digging into that now, to add the two together. So that may be another option too for someone coming online who's already on Facebook. They're like, hey, you know, I'm already on Facebook. I'm cool with that. I'm cool doing Facebook Lives or whatever the case may be, you know, but I really want to supercharge this. So they may want to combine the two. So once again, it depends on a person's strengths that they already have, because you want to definitely piggyback off any strengths that you have, and then you pick up more strengths as you go along the way. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. That is good info. That is good info. I'm writing down everything you're saying.
Perfect. All right, and let me see. All right, guys, go ahead. Let me know what you got. Let me know what questions, comments, or whatever that you have, because this is the live Q&A. So talk to me. Either that or put it in the comments, and I'm reading the comments as well. You like my new water? It's supposed to be pH like above a 7, right? So that's supposed to be good. What we got? So everybody else is good to go. Miss Donna?
Like Ozarka better.
Wonderful. Miss Donna? You good to go, Miss Donna? I don't know if Miss Donna can hear me. Can you hear me? I'm not quite sure. David, I know David said that he's listening, but he's not on camera. Oh, there he goes.
Hey there, I'm sorry. I had to jump in the van. I'm on my way to pick up my daughter, but I do have a question.
Sure.
It has to do with promoting the 30 days success formula.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you my payment this week.
Okay, cool deal.
And we talked about the level and everything. And, you know, I noticed that you have some sort of resources to be able to utilize too. I kind of was thinking about putting together something of my own with a landing page on my website, and then a link to information there. Start with a video, introductory video. I've seen a few others doing that kind of thing, but is that okay versus just the raw funnel, like the strict lead capture page and the landing page? What's your opinion?
So you're saying, because what I'm envisioning is you're talking about the capture page, and then are you talking about doing a capture page, bridge page, and then going to the landing page with the download button? Is that what you're thinking of doing, or
something like that? I maybe simplify it and just I have a lead capture page, email name, and then going to a web page, which is my landing page. And then it would have everything on. So it basically probably be 2 pages, and, with the letter on it and everything, and testimonials and a little welcome video kind of thing.
okay? And would it have the button on there so a person could get to your 6-page letter? Is that what you're saying, or are you?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? So basically, you're talking about a capture page, and then you want to go off to a landing page with you on it. It'll have your video here at the top, I'm reckoning, right? And then down below, you'll have some testimonials and everything like that. And somewhere in there, there'll be a button that say, hey, go ahead and go ahead and check out the 6-page letter type situation. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
That's actually perfect. I actually saw one setup like that thus far, and I'm actually working on the same type of setup. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I want to do. Because what I have now is I have the capture page, and I have it going to a landing page, but it's not a branded landing page, meaning by branded, meaning it's not me on that page, right? Right, and that's what I have now with a button. But what I'm working on doing is the capture page. Great, that's wonderful, right? I actually want to combine the two. Now, you don't have to do it this way. This is just what I'm working on doing, where when I say combine the two, I want to have the landing page be the capture page. What I mean is I have my video here. All right. Well, turn it this way. Have my video here, and then have what I want to do. How did I want to do it? Let me try to think. It was some way I wanted to do it. I know I want to have a video here, but I want to have the capture page here, like a pop-up capture page, where hey, get the information here. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, you have the video here, okay, at the top, and then down below have the testimonials, right? Because I've already been taking the screenshots of different teammates and everything like that, and myself of course as well. Have the the reviews and all that stuff down here, but up here have where it says, hey, go ahead and get this secret page letter right here. But when they click that button, instead of it taking them to the download at that point, it will actually be a pop-up, right? A pop-up to the capture page that says, hey, are you ready to get this info, or whatever the case may be, put the wording in there, but then they put in their name and their email, right? And use ClickFunnels. Now, I know you can do this on ClickFunnels. I don't know about other platforms, but on ClickFunnels, when you do it that way, when they submit their information, right, then it'll submit the information to your autoresponder, but then it can take them wherever you want them to go. So then I take them to the 6-page letter. So now I've captured the information, and I've sent them to the 6-page letter, and I've done my video here as well as showed, some proof down here and reviews and everything. So that's something I'm toggling with, but you definitely can do it in a 2-step process. Most people do it in a 2-step process. I just had the idea. I said, hey, I'm going to test it out in a 1-step process. A lot of this is testing, whereas, I'll make it that way, and I'll see how it converts compared to the way I already have it, or compared to still doing my own video, but doing it in a 2-step process like you're talking about doing. So that's totally fine. Like I say, I'm going to test between the two and see my turnout. Now, another thing that you want to keep in mind about when you're testing it, right, is you want to keep in mind where you're getting your traffic from, because that's going to matter too on your results, right? A lot of my traffic comes from YouTube and Facebook. So a lot of people have been warmed up to me from my YouTube, right? Whereas solo ads are not warm to you yet. So it may be a little bit different process if they haven't been warmed up to you yet. Your results may be a little different up front. To the type of traffic that you're using.
Okay. Yeah, I started to build it knowing that I'm going to be sending everything in to you, but I didn't want to get off track or waste time. And and then also once you receive what I'm sending you and I'm confirmed everything is sent in, I noticed that a few people have posted it's taken a little time to get the welcome package. So can we go ahead and start promoting once the payment is confirmed?
Yeah, just like I was telling Pam, actually, once you go ahead and submit your information in, right? On the instructions that I give you guys, that I give for my team. I can't speak for everyone else's team, but that I give for people who join me, you know, through online, right? I give you instructions that let you know exactly what you need to do, the steps you need to take to get your PDF before the company actually sends you your welcome letter, right? Because once you have that PDF, you can promote, but the instructions I give you show you how to actually get that PDF expeditiously versus having to wait 2 weeks or so before the welcome letter comes in, because I actually started promoting before the welcome letter, but I had my PDF. The PDF is the 6-page sales letter. So if you know how to get that, which, you know, you'll be joining me, so you'll know how to get that before your welcome letter even comes. I had already referred, I don't know, like 4 or 5 people, you know, before I had even, you know, got my welcome letter. You know, so you'll definitely be able to do that. So once you get plugged in with us, you'll get that same link that I have to send to Miss Pam. So that way you know how to get that PDF and you can start go ahead and sharing that with people. Because here's the thing. It's an offline opportunity, but if you're comfortable doing online marketing, because we're online marketers, then you definitely want to share it online as well. Some people are going to say, hey, you know, I just want to do it offline. I want the company to send out the letters, and that's totally fine, you know. But if you're an online marketer, I definitely would suggest to put in, you know, some type of arrangements where you're doing it online as well, even if it's a matter of you're just touching out to your warm market. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because there are going to be people who, and this is what happened to me. You know, there are people who were watching other people, right? They didn't know that I was a part of it yet. You know, they're watching other people and they said, you know, all right, well, let me just go ahead and get in, right? And they joined other people because they didn't know I was in. And, you know, so so when I finally contacted them, they're like, oh my gosh, Dee, if I would have known, you know, I would have you, surely, you know. And then there's going to be people who are watching, haven't joined anyone, but they're just watching, but they're part of your warm market, and the people they've watched, they're not warm with, right? They don't, it's not like they've built any type of rapport, because it's just like marketing anything else. If the only thing different marketers are saying is, look, I made $20,000 a day, look at me. If that's the only thing they're saying, it's not really going to pull in, you know, a lot of people. They'll look, but they're not going to be ready to pull out that cash or what have you, because the only thing they said was I made $20,000. They didn't say the value, in all honesty. So the warm market that you reach out to, they're going to already trust you a little bit, you know. They're going to already say, oh, David, well, if you're getting in, it must be good. So yeah, David, I'll definitely get in with you, you know, versus, you know, just being honest, you know, versus getting someone else. So you definitely, you know, as an online marketer, you definitely want to use that avenue, because it's going to help really boost, you know, your sales until the company, you know, goes ahead and puts out the letters on your behalf. Okay.
That's awesome. And I probably will get with you. I can ask the question, but if you think it's a little bit more detailed or not now, but just kind of I intend to do some YouTube videos and stuff too. And, you know, I keep saying I'm going to do that. I'm writing scripts and then I just don't get to it, but I got to roll out a bunch of videos on a couple different things. Don't laugh. Come on. No, I'm just teasing you.
I'm going to do it. I'll get to it later.
It's all good. Maybe I need you to like reach through my phone and just slap me or something so I can get it going. But I don't know, you know, but anyway, you know, I keep threatening, but I'm going to get that done too. So I'm tuning into yours and watching the things that you're saying and checking a couple others out too. So hopefully I'll get that going as well.
Cool deal. Yeah, YouTube is definitely a great avenue. I have seen some of your Facebook Lives. Those are awesome as well. Like I said, with the training that we use on our Inner Circle team, you know, the YouTube training is a step-by-step, but it is strategic on how you do it, and so is Facebook. It's strategic. You know, it's strategy to turning your lives into money makers, if you will, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not just going live, because you get more reach, but if you're not saying the things that are going to attract the people to you, the type of people that you want, you know, then you just going live because you feel like it, and that's cool too, right? But, you know, if you're going live to make money, you want to do it strategically. And it's not, and I'm not talking about going live, saying, hey guys, I'm in the money. You know, that's part of it, but that's not the whole strategy, you know. And definitely pay attention to myself and other people who we have on the team in the inner circle. Tasha's in the inner circle. Jamila's in the inner circle. Pam's in the inner circle. You know, definitely pay attention to some of the people in the inner circle, you know, the ones that are doing some of the Facebook things and some of the YouTube things. So you can get an idea of, you know, some tips until you decide to become part of the inner circle, right? But that'll give you an idea of some type of tips on, you know, the strategies that we're using to get the results elevated, you know, escalated, if you will, you know, versus forever and ever in a day type situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely on the right track with what you're thinking with getting going with your videos and definitely utilizing your Facebook Lives.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that input. Thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem, David. Let's see if we got any. We got some comments down here. What you guys talking about? Okay, Donna says she's in here listening, but just doesn't know what to ask yet. Not a problem, Donna, because you recently came in, so we definitely understand that. And Jamila said the solo ads were good. Yeah, it's going to take some time to get those people warmed up. That is correct. Jamila makes a good point. Solo ads are great. You know, when you do it properly, right, it is great, but it does take time to warm them up. And that part is a strategy as well of getting them warmed up. And part of that strategy is utilizing what you're learning in the rest of the training with the YouTube. You got to utilize that, you know, and keep in mind of what I told you. YouTube is a training platform. Whether you're teaching someone something, you're informing them of something, like people will do a YouTube channel of reviews, right? You're informing people about something they're searching for, right? You know, so keep that type of stuff in mind as well, even as you're doing your solo ads. That's going to help you be able to add value. And Pam had a random comment. Jamila says she's making more videos to share. That's awesome. And Tasha says, yes, they are watching. Believe that we be watching too. Yes, people are watching you guys' videos. They're watching you guys' lives, you know, and the more consistent that you are, more people are going to watch. And don't think, and here's a misconception, guys. I'll just give you this tip here because I recently learned this myself going through the training, that a lot of times we get kind of discouraged if we don't have a lot of comments or likes, you know, or hearts or something on a post that we put up. Don't get discouraged. Don't think that people aren't seeing it just because you got like maybe 5 likes or something. Because here's the reality. People are seeing it, but they don't always stop to like. They don't always stop to heart or comment, because I myself will go through the comments, you know, or go through the posts, you know, on my phone, and I don't stop to comment on everything. I don't stop to like everything that I like. I don't stop to heart everything that I heart, because definitely I'm not trying to spend 8 hours on Facebook. So, but that doesn't mean I didn't see it. It doesn't even mean that I'm not interested, right? A lot of times what people will do on my posts, especially the ones that I put up with proof, you know, you think it's a ghost town. You're like, man, you know, I put up some social proof. I might get like three likes. And I'm like, I know more people like it than that. I got more signups than that, right? But what'll happen is they'll wind up inboxing me and say, hey, D, I saw that post you made. So what's about this? You know, or whatever type situation. So don't get discouraged if you don't see the likes and the hearts on your post, because the likes and the hearts are not what's going to pull out their credit card. The people are. All right, so let's see what else we got in here. Pam says she had no idea. Okay, great. Wonderful. All right, so what other questions do we have, guys? I haven't heard from a couple of you guys in here with any questions, so feel free. Like I said, guys, I want you guys to understand, you know, and to realize that what we're doing now, like I said, this is, you know, going to be a part of an ongoing series. But what we're doing now, we're opening this up, you know, to the general public now. But at some point it will be closed off to just the team, you know, so we're giving everybody a chance now to go ahead and get their questions in and all that good stuff and kind of get the feel for this. Because typically I know I myself, and I know other teammates of mine as well, we have actually had to pay thousands of dollars to be able to do a Q&A with someone who was teaching us something, you know, and it was very valuable. We had to pay for it, you know, the same situation, you know, so understand that as we're opening this up to you guys and up to the public in general, because like I said, this will be on my YouTube channel for ongoing, you know, it is something that I want you guys to take seriously, because it is very valuable information. So definitely, you know, come with the questions that you have, so we can get those addressed in a timely manner for you guys. All right. So those are great questions so far. What else do we have? Do we have anything from Reginald? I think Reginald is doing the typing on the inside, I believe, on the comments. And Ms. Donna says she didn't think of anything yet. Latasha or Alexis, did you guys have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions right now.
Okay, wonderful. All right, Alexis, did you have any questions? Okay, I was about to say, I think that.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, cool deal, cool deal. All right. So guys, basically the way this works, like I said, it is Q&A, and I allot a certain time slot for it. All right. But basically when the questions run out, that's when the time is over, because it is specifically for a Q&A session. All right. For the people who happen to be watching this, if you happen to be watching this video on Facebook, if you happen to be watching this video on YouTube, if you'd like to take part in these different Q&A sessions, like I said, at the moment it is open to the public. All you have to do is link up with us in our Facebook group, which is Social Queens Facebook group. And below in the description, I'll definitely include a link to join us in Social Queens with a Z at the end. Social Queens with a Z at the end. Facebook group. So you can link up with us in the Facebook group, and you'll definitely be able to catch these live and actually be on the panel as well. So that way you can ask your marketing questions. And again, it does not matter what opportunity you're in, because marketing indeed is universal. So it doesn't matter what you're promoting. We have some help for you. All right. So without further ado, if there are no more questions, I'll just give it just another moment. If anyone thinks of a last minute question, just let me know. All right. So no last minute questions. Okay, great. So this is the end of this particular session, guys. And once again, this is going to be an ongoing situation with how to make money online as a brand new marketer. All right. So if you just started, even if you've been doing it for a while, but not really had a lot of success, it's okay. It happens to everybody at some point. You got to start somewhere, right? So that's what these Q&A sessions are for. Doesn't matter what team you have joined in the past or haven't joined in the past, right? You can take advantage of these live Q&As. All right. So if you guys have found some value from this video, please do like the video and share the video from whatever platform you're watching it on. And if you're watching on YouTube, definitely subscribe to the channel. And like I said, there will be a link below on how you can take advantage of some advanced training that some of my team is a part of for YouTube's, Facebook, and solo ads. And also there will be a link below so that you can join the free Facebook group as well. So without further ado, guys, that is it. And we will see you on the next scheduled live Q&A. All right, guys. Y'all already know what we're gonna do, though, right? I just want somebody else to tell me what we
Take this ride to the top.
Right to the top.
Y'all already know this is what we do, baby, all the way to the top. All right. All right, guys, and this replay will be up shortly on YouTube for you guys to check out for anybody that missed any part of it. All right. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
All right.
Happy Easter.
All right, guys.
David.